Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 2. So, we're finally in the corruption, giving the game its name. And we reached... well, we could have reached the Pact base, Monitor base C much earlier, but of course we went exploring first. Now we're here, and I guess we're supposed to talk to Commander Ophira. Which we are going to do. Just, you know, uncovering the map first. Okay, don't want to pick any locks here yet. There's some lore though. The Black Age. J, Codex, Black Age. Here we go. You know the deal. Huh. I'm not allowed to take this arcane scroll, which is kind of a quest item though, isn't it? Huh. I mean, no one's seeing me, right? So it's not stealing. And interestingly, all their expensive chemical equipment is not even marked as owned. So you really can't blame me for taking advantage of that, can you? There really aren't all that many named NPCs in this base either. Well, one that we found did give us a quest, so I'm not complaining. Alright. Quickly check this door, although it's probably something like the commander's quarters. Oh, a pair of enormous guards stand to either side of this door. Their shields bear the symbol of Hanbar's council, the elite group of chosen officials that runs the pact. When you approach, they don't mess around. They raise their blades and say, "Stop there, Hand. You can't pass." There is a brief tense standoff. You are a Hand of Avadon, unused to being stopped. Well, I'm still kind of new to this whole Hand of Avadon thing. You know, I do get the point, though. They are tasked with protecting one of the most important people in the pact. You watch each other, waiting for the other side to back down. Then the door cracks open. A tired voice comes from within. "The Hand means no harm. I would speak with a representative of Avadon." The door closes. The guards step aside. One of them growls. "The counselor will see you now." Okay, the counselor. Yeah, I think I might have heard about him being here. Him or her? Could it be a her? I guess so. I am going to talk to Ophira first, though. There is a Daramite woman sitting at this table, receiving reports and maps. She mutters, "How can I track this place with the landscape when the landscape keeps changing?" Then she rises and turns to face you, and you note the commander's insignia on her tunic. She wears no armor and bears no blade, and yet she is the commander of this outpost. She says, "You are Atantuo, yes? Hard Protest sent word that the Hand of Avadon would be sent to us. It's a necessary imposition, I suppose. I'm Commander Ophira. I can provide you with quarters and information before you are on your way." Okay. I'd like to know more about the corruption. Everyone does, but there is little to tell. That is why the Pact keeps building these outposts, to understand. All we have learned is that it is very hard to maintain an outpost here. How old is the corruption? About 5 centuries, more or less. How was it created? Nobody knows. It is a great mystery. The people who lived here, their beliefs, the magic they practiced, almost nothing is known. The best guess is that some sort of magical experiment tore a hole in the air or the sky, and the horrors came through, and they are here to stay. Does it grow? Yes, it also shrinks. The borders are extremely unstable. The corruption sends tendrils of destruction into the lands to the north and east. Then it withdraws them. The overall area of the corruption seems to stay constant, though. That is a blessing. What is being done to fix it? Ophira laughs. Fix it. Are you mad? It is bigger, older, and stronger than all of us. Well, older, that's for sure. Bigger also. Stronger, well, let's see. All of the power of Avadon is nothing compared to the implacable devastation of corruption. We watch it and hope. That is all we can do. Alright. Tell me about this base then. It is Monitor Base C, the third of 4 bases built in the corruption to watch it and learn. It is an expensive, deadly, probably futile effort, but if we are to live with the corruption, we can't just ignore it. Tell me about bases A and B. Lost, infested. The magic of the corruption is an insidious thing. It is always looking for ways to break in. Lava, changing terrain, spontaneous monster appearances. Things are constantly falling apart. What about Monitor Base D, that I haven't actually heard anything about yet? The newest, largest, and most well-defended base in the corruption. She winces. We lost contact with it weeks ago. I'm sending a request for help to Hanra's council. We are very concerned. How long have you been commander here? 3 years. That is all. I know that I look as if I have spent decades here, but... She shakes her head. My term here ends soon. I volunteered to come here. Someone needs to. I will not pretend it doesn't exact a cost. Why aren't you armed? Don't worry. My armor and bow are in my chambers. I can get them when I need them. I normally go without. I am sending a message to my warriors. What message is that? Whatever attacks us and something will attack us. We may not be able to deal with it with blades. We might need to be cunning. More likely all we can do is run. Well, still it doesn't hurt to be prepared, right? You sit with the commander. She has tea brought while you discuss the situation with her. She's very careful and guarded when talking to a hand of Avadon, which is far from unusual. You try to estimate how old she is. You think she is in her 30s, but exposure to the corruption has aged her. Her skin is dry and cracked, and she moves as if every one of her muscles is sore. Well, let's discuss Avadon, I suppose. Ophira nervously drums her fingers on the table. If we must. I think my views are my own, and I have the right to have them, but Avadon sees things differently. And what do you think? I am a Daramite. We believe that the people should choose their leaders. True authority to lead only comes from the approval of the ruled. This idea would not be more foreign to your master, up high in his black fortress, sending people to interrogation or death without a thought. Well, not without a thought. That much I'm pretty sure of. But, yes. That is all I have to say about it. Fair enough. Well, Avadon sent me here to look for a fugitive, that's true. So I have heard. Hard Protest sent detailed information ahead of you. Miranda, that is who you are hunting. Traitor, responsible for the sacking of Avadon by parties unknown a few years ago. And you have seen her? No. Oh. She has not been sighted by us. If she is in the corruption, we have found no trace of her passing. However, there are many small outposts on the border between the corruption and healthy lands. I did get an intriguing message from one of them a few days ago. Go on. She marks a location on your map. It is to the north. The scout in question, Watcher Ibu, reported that the corruption expanded to engulf his camp. While preparing a defense, one of Ibu's archers spotted a human skulking in the distance. Watcher Ibu may still be there. I would suggest speaking with him. The corruption engulfed the camp? The borders of the corruption are not stable. They grow and contract extremely quickly. A camp on the border can find overnight that the dark magic has claimed all the land around it. When this happens, flight is the only response. What did Ibu say about this human? Nothing. That is all his message said, a human. His letter was a bit unhinged, I'm afraid. I hope he fled immediately and didn't do anything foolish. So I should see Watcher Ibu? I have no other suggestion to offer you. Okay. Could ask about other things, couldn't I? Or maybe not. Okay, fair enough. There's something I would like to know about? I will help you if I can. Is there someone or something you're looking for? I have business with Councillor Tan, I suppose. Do I, though? Maybe I'm just forgetting something? Tan is here. He is in his quarters. She points to the northeast. Our best guest quarters. Ophira winces. Dealings between Avadon and Hanvar's council. Here. Please don't tell me any more about it. It's the sort of knowledge that can only cause trouble for me. Okay, I can't think of anything else. Oh, thanks for the information, I suppose. Do I have a quest? Concerning Tan? Well, not the main quest. Not Nicodemus, obviously. Nope. 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 Not that I know of, anyway. No. Folk or spirit. Right. Find the stone ring. Council's curiosity, that's about the Tower of Trials. The Zephyr is supposed to be to the north somewhere? Yeah. This is right here in the base. Dragskins we don't know, and this we don't know. Huh. I know we have been told, or we have talked to someone about this counselor. He has been mentioned. I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess we'll find out by talking to him, huh? You come face to face with Councillor Tan, one of the 16 members of Hanvar's council. Even by the high standards of Avadon, this is a significant and powerful individual. He is a tall, barrel-chested, hearty man. He rises to greet you. The corruption has been eroding his strength and high spirits, but he can still manage cordiality. Greetings, Atantu. The arrival of a hand of Avadon has not evaded my notice. I am Tan, honored Hopeland and representative to Hanvar's council. I am pleased to meet you. A hand can often be useful in a difficult situation. Indeed. Would you tell me about Hanvar's council first? Because apparently my character doesn't know anything about the world he is living in. Of course. I'm eager to clear up the confusion so many have about our purpose. Also, this gives me the chance to brag. There are 16 of us, 3 from each pact state and the Imperator. Imperator? I was never sure how to pronounce this word in English. Why not just say Emperor? Why Imperator? It's just the older form of it, right? The Latin form. Anyway, the Imperator, selected by us to speak for all. We direct the pact, not the individual states, though we might guide them. We direct the military and resources shared by all the states and administer the laws of the pact. How did you become a member of the council? The leaders of Hopeland chose me. They thought I was somewhat competent. Also, my family is very wealthy and influential. The family part was more important, I confess. Why is it called Hanvar's Council? A bit of history. Increasingly obscure history, I am sad to say. Hanvar was the lord who first united the 5 peoples of Central Linnaeus into the pact. How do you guide the pact states? Much as each nation has laws to guide its people, the pact has laws that guide the countries that belong to it. Some people hate these laws, thus the rebellion in the Wildrum. What will be done about the Wildrum rebellion? Tan is momentarily very serious. We will deal with lawbreakers the way that any state deals with lawbreakers. Okay. Is there anything I can do for you? An offer to help from a hand. An opportunity, true, but not without its cost. At this moment, no, I desire nothing but conversation. Though conversation can itself be very precious. Right, so what brings you to the corruption? He sighs. It is a dreadful place. My colleagues told me that I should not come. Most of my colleagues, that is. It is dangerous, after all. However, I needed that most precious of commodities. Wait, most of your colleagues? He smiles. My associates from Calendarial were happy to see me come here, and they wished me a good long stay. So what did you need? Information. Proper information from the actual source about our project here. Project? The monitor bases. We need to watch the corruption. Many believe to understand it and to get warning if it is about to expand. However, there have been problems. Some wonder if they should be built at all. It is a big controversy? It is. The corruption is huge and unpredictable, but it tends to keep to itself. The rebellion, on the other hand, and the constant conflict between Kalamdariel and Hopeland, between the Qua and the Wild Realm, these are real, imminent problems. Solving such problems takes resources, which are always limited. So, can we afford to keep building doomed fortresses in this wasteland? What sort of problems? About the bases, yeah. They get lost. Bases A and B were destroyed. This one seems ready to collapse at any moment. And Monitor Base D? That one is a mystery. I understand it is out of communication. So what do you think? Members of the council who don't guard their opinion don't stay on the council for long. Huh. So you're here to investigate? Yes, I am learning what I can about affairs here. The state of the bases, their potential future, how much they cost to build and maintain. However, my guards, tyrants that they are, won't let me look around as much as I want. He sips some tea. You know, this is exactly the sort of situation where a hand can be useful. Wait, so you do have a job for me? Something simple. Something rare and precious and yet utterly free. I need your opinion. Look around. Talk to people. Decide this. Is it worth the expense in blood and treasure to build and maintain the monitor bases? Give it time. Think about it. It is a difficult issue. What will you do for Avadon in return for my help? Councillor Tan laughs. I admire your honesty. What do you want? Gold? Land? A certified scroll saying I owe you a favor? For your help, I offer nothing but my goodwill. You will decide if that is valuable or not. Fair enough. Guess I'll be going then. Thank you for stopping by. Pleasant company is hard to find in this horrible place. Travel carefully. There is danger everywhere here. Yes, so I've heard. On multiple occasions. Just taking a quick look into your personal belongings. Hope you don't mind. Alright, so that's not even an official quest. Huh. I guess I'll just do everything I'm supposed to do here. Wait, this is the exit that I foolishly opened and left open. And this leads to the abandoned wing, hunting the swarms. So let's do this first, and once I've done with everything that I can do in this general vicinity, I guess I'll return to Tan and give him my opinion. Although at this point, I tend towards they are worth maintaining. You know, because information is more useful often than anything else. What are these? Okay, just waste stalkers. Yeah, really not all that difficult or dangerous. But annoying nonetheless, especially as they're all ranged fighters. Ranged attackers. Makes sense, since their only other option would be to, bump into me with their with their eye closed, I suppose. Which would be a little bit silly. Oops. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh, nice. And done, and once again, no drops from these things. Not unexpected at all. Blessing crystal. Well, I'm spreading around everything else, so I might as well start doing that with blessing crystals. Okay. Seems to be all there is here. So is this entire quest really on this map? Seems like whatever is marked is here. So the question is it a stairs down to another map entirely, or is it just some kind of boss monster maybe, or something? It's a lurking stalker, okay. Sure, 5 enemies total, one of them could be relatively dangerous, maybe. I guess I don't need to conserve my... vitality at all, because I can quickly return to the pylon and heal once I'm done here before departing to whatever area I'll visit next. Try dazing, because why not? It worked out pretty well. Sure, let's, you know, do the entire... the entire battle setup, even though it's most likely not necessary. Yeah, sure. Wait, you can't create... Oh, I already have 2. Does it say anywhere that I can only have 2 at a time? Huh. Maybe it does. Okay, now I know. Interesting. Not a big deal though. I guess. Do this. Oh. Now I find, unsurprisingly, that I've been ambushed. Have I? Several stalkers lurch out of the shadows? One of them is much larger than the others. It looks at you and emits a loud screeching noise. This is a little mysterious, as the creature has no orifices you can see from which such a sound can emerge. Some sage here will probably eventually give the thing an autopsy and solve the mystery. Your immediate attention is currently taken up by self-defense. This is weird. Why would... I mean, how is this an ambush? How are they lurching out of the shadows? Is this not the way this encounter was supposed to begin? Somehow? No. Weird. Savage blow. Keep attacking. Should have used my ice magic, whatever. The large stalker lets out another loud screech. You hear shuffling sounds coming from the shadows. Now this makes more sense. He's calling for backup, apparently. Okay, icy lands. And he goes down. The hideous creature lets out one final screech and collapses. Another horror of the corruption is gone. Limitless hordes of them remain. Yep, I guess they do. Oh, okay, there are some more. There are quite a few more, actually. You know what? Why don't I just hold up here and wait for them to come? So they are affected by my turrets? Or by one damaging turret? Wait, did I click on it? Yeah, well, I meant to just walk here, but whatevs. Okay, maybe finish off 2 of these guys? Aww. Well, the turret should, sniper turret though, should Yeah, finish the job. Very nice. Die and die. Guess we'll soon learn whether these were all of them. 2 lockpicks. Well, yeah, I guess. Oh, I did get one back. And some silver. Hardly worth it. Even for that measly amount of experience. Oh well. You win some, you lose some, right? Research workshop sealed. Not anymore, but it should be safe now. Okay, hey Saber. Took care of your little infestation problem there. There were a bunch of monsters back in there. I killed them. Oh, nice. Good. I will post some guards back there to keep that area secure. As soon as I have the guards to send, I mean. He has a soldier bring a staff for you. A fair reward for your aid, I suppose. Let me know if you want to remove any more pests. I'd happy to have more pests. Well, I think there are a bunch more stalkers breeding in one of the other abandoned wings. They've been left alone for a while, so it might be a bit more dangerous than what you already encountered. They're in the east wing, the area we lost to lava. To get to them, you'll need to enter that wing through a back door. Okay, how do those things breed in the first place? We don't know. All we know is that if one of them is left alone for a while, more will appear. Lots more. We call it breeding, but that's not really what it is, we think. Nothing in the corruption makes any sense. So where's the entrance? Leave the base to the north, then head east. The entrance is in the east side of the valley, just past the woods. Okay. Must have come past it. Maybe that's one of those spots where trees seem to be blocking off a piece of traversable land. Okay, I guess that's all then. You can level up. Take more strength. What was my current plan of action? These are all level 3. This is level 6 even. Oh. I should have gained Stunning Bash, didn't even put that on my bar or anything. I do like using Savage Blow, so maybe it's a good idea to put points into that. What is this? Triumphant Roar. Gives all nearby allies haste and war chant. Actually, this is not terrible, so why don't I just unlock that? So that's out of the way. Right, so do I use Warcry very often? Not very often? I mean, all of these are useful in their own way, in their own right. So it's really I can never have all the spells that I want to use readily available. The biggest problem is not obviously hitting the A button or clicking on these skills to call up the ability screen, but the biggest problem for me personally is just to remember that those options are there when I'm not constantly seeing them. So Stunning Bash deals decent amount of damage actually, not much less than her Savage Blow, except it also stuns the target. So I guess I should really just replace this and use this, and once, if this is on cooldown, I can use the Bash instead. Warrior's Focus. Meh. I guess I'll put this on the bar because this is really useful. Okay. Was there anything else? Right, I need to go outside to reach that other place. I also need to, well, I don't need to heal. You know what? I should be good finishing off this other base or this other abandoned wing. Yeah, right over here, isn't it? Or was it? Oh, this is just a closed up door. Ah, yeah, okay. Yep, this is definitely where some lava is. So, I guess I'll take a quick look at where this entrance is located. Oh yeah, it's up over there, as I thought. So I guess at some point this will also open up. Kind of as I already guessed earlier. Oh, where is it? All the way here. Huh. Somehow all the petrified trees burned away, conveniently. Yeah, let's just not question that. That's what it is. Right, this is the entrance. Big entrance, as it were. Oh. What? How does this work? How do I get there? I don't see any sort of way to get here, except maybe something I do in there will trigger these trees to disappear, allowing me passage to this treasure chest. That's not nice putting something like that there, teasing me. Anyway, yeah, I'll end the episode here. We'll enter the East Wing next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time and bye bye.